Sorry, I was playing DJ. It's a long walk from that. My name is Megan, and this piece is entitled, Thank You for Loving Me. Even though we're old and gray, I love that you still sit next to me at dinner, walk on the outside to keep me safe, hold my hand just because you can. I still think back to our perfect day, when we said our vows and you remind us to stay. Never knew life would bring us so much, but with you by my side, I knew we were tough. Do you remember our first big fight? Married barely a year, we didn't speak for 3 days or nights. I was so mad you wanted to scream, run, and shout. And you knew it. You know, I can't even remember why we fought. I do remember when you came into our room, sat down on the bed, and told me, I meant what I said, till death do us part. So if we're going to fight for the next 60 years, it'll break my heart. But I'm not leaving, and neither are you. I fell in love with you all over again. How could you be such a perfect man? Or what about when you planned our day of spontaneity? You knew how much I would love the irony, insisting we both call out of work and just live for a day. We drove, ended up 2 states away, out of gas, out of money. We had gone to a street fair, a fancy restaurant, and skinny dipping in the lake. But mostly, I love that we spent the day laughing, talking, getting the other's take on the world, the universe, ourselves, and our love. I was too excited to wait to share the news, so I barged into your meeting at work. Do you remember? You were mid-sentence when I threw open the door and said, "Baby, we're going to have a family." You sat down right there and started to cry, wrapped me in your arms, looked into my eyes, said I love you, touched my stomach and our growing baby, and promised I will love you too. I already do. 10 years and 4 kids later, once a week you paid a babysitter so we could go out and have a quiet dinner. Whenever I felt guilty, you clasped my hand and reminded me that if they see love, they'll search for love. The greatest gift we can give them, you reminded me, is the blessing of true love. Our 25th anniversary, we danced again to our wedding song. Do you remember when we first met that I couldn't dance at all? But you insisted I learn, arguing that if I couldn't dance, you'd have no good excuse to hold me close in public. So every other night, first on purpose, and then out of habit, would push the couches out of the way to dance in the living room to classics like Sinatra and Etta James. I love that you still dance with me, because holding you close has always given me strength and security. Our first grandchild was born on a Saturday afternoon. I remember, we were grocery shopping when we got the news. We got there in time to witness the birth of a grandson named after you. You were proud to share your name, and he's still proud to bear it. His eyes twinkle every time he calls you his name twin, Grandpa Garrett. Now we're retired and living in paradise. We spend half the year with the family up north, the other half down south to avoid the snow and ice. I don't care where we live, however, because home to me is wherever we're together. Long ago, you asked me if I believe in miracles. I told you I did, but never did say that it's because of you. I once told a friend that I would end up with someone who was patient, kind, and willing to take a chance on me. I could have never known you would make my life complete. You are my angel, my rock, my soul. Thank you for loving me and giving us a beautiful life in this trying